Okay, let's just play around with some audio and stuff, make sure everything is working okay. It's been quite a while since I've streamed Caesar 3. Not sure if my oh yeah, it's been too long, way too long since I've played Caesar 3. We're just gonna make sure things are running okay, and that my audio balance is good, that we can see things okay. That's why we're here. This is just the this was my first ever completed Massilia. Yeah, sound looks like everything's working all right. All right, great. This is massive luxury palace block. Making use of magic Roman water. I think I tried to use forced walkers down here initially. Yeah, this was an attempt at a forced walker setup, but I didn't set it up properly. Anyway, we're not here for looking over my old maps. We're going to be starting a whole new campaign. I'll take down the old countdown there. From Mario back to Caesar. Indeed, Olaf. This is what I really want to be doing. So I guess it's the best way to do this. Hey Shell, how you doing? Why don't we just start a new campaign? Baron von Home is my name. And we're gonna
let your governorial training begin.
Yes. Where I'm well familiar how to play the game. So we're gonna do the trick that lets us finish the game very fast. Clear these tutorial levels very quickly. Stream 69 hours in the making. That's right. Oh. There we go. So that's the first level cleared.
Congratulations! The priorities should be security, housing, food, and water in that order.
Yay.
Without housing and food.
Hey, Quasi. So we'll go ahead and hit pause here. Now, Quasi here is actually a fellow who's taught me who showed me how we can avoid an annoying start. We just gonna make a little maze. I'm not sure I'm actually saving any time doing this. It would probably actually be faster to just play it out. Oh, sure, why not? We'll do this. But we'll be able to avoid all the... Yes, yeah, this was a way to avoid the old immigration bug. You'd make a maze, and then yeah, but it takes your guys forever to come in. But we can also use this to avoid the annoying tutorial level. It would definitely just be faster to just play it out. But we're gonna do this because You love Brundisium? I mean, it's a neat little map. I just find it annoying that it locks so many features behind things. So I'd rather just avoid it. I did too. Yeah, because I think as a kid I had the demo version, and place a random road. Yeah. So we'll see if this will do the trick, or if they'll come in too fast. This might be enough of a maze. If it isn't, I'm just going to restart and actually play the map. Road is blocked, is it? Probably over here, yeah. Road to Rome is blocked. I think I fixed it. Let's see. Well, we'll find out. Let's see. Did it work? No, I don't think I... Oh no. I didn't cheese it well enough. Okay. Well. Oh, we'll play the map honestly. Housing, okay. Shouldn't take very long anyway. I keep wanting to zoom in, but that isn't a thing you can do in Caesar. I'll put a greenery here. Should be enough. I believe it does, yeah. Augustus has a number of interesting features. But I find it's this deviation from vanilla too extreme, and I don't like it. It's just not Caesar 3 anymore. Enjoy. I shouldn't need any. I shouldn't need too much luck with Caesar 3. Well, at least with these initial maps. Thanks for popping in, Jake. Put down a couple markets. Give these guys actual good water now, so we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, good gods. Almost forgot about them. You gods. There you go. Get rid of these undesirable wells. Growing my city, yada yada yada. So these guys need. Oh, I can't give them much in the way of beautification. But how about some gardens? Ah, there we go. Now they're all evolving.
Your priorities should be security, housing, food.
Grow my population to 450. Okay, we should get there relatively soon. Put another one of those there. migrants. They should have water. Let's go ahead and just give them water. Yeah, I don't think I have access to our gardens, which is a bit annoying, but that's fine. Just garden all that stuff up. Can I build a theater yet? I can build a theater. Excellent. Let's have us a theater. And I guess we'll have a school. See, the game is a bit sneaky. It gives you access to schools first, so you think you should build schools first. But, people are upset. Well, let's boost wages a little bit. But really, you want to be building a library first. Libraries are higher priority for construction than schools, because they give you more. They have a higher impact on culture, and they just have a better walking range. Am I allowed to build any industry yet? No. Because I need to get these guys up to the right level. What can we do? Well, one thing I could do is put a little road here, and we'll just toss down a sign. Yeah, that would be an interesting modification to the game, where you have to have city mood to a certain level to in order to win. Why do I have a small tent? Taxes and industry, great. Okay. So, we can now build a little bit of industry. So, let's go ahead with play pits. I'll make a little loop like that. I'll have a warehouse. Will be accepting pottery. Just make sure this road is disconnected. And we need 4 pottery workshops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll add a prefecture and an engineer's post. Have they given me plazas yet? No. Maybe I could just move that prefecture and replace it with a garden. Do I have bathhouses? I do. Let's even add a warehouse that gets pottery. And once these guys start to evolve, we should have the room we need to reach our objective. We might even hit it before I manage to evolve these buildings. Oh, there we go.
You learn quickly. You now
sure
have
do.
the skills to complete a real assignment. From now on, you can choose your career's direction.
Great. So, we want the peaceful province. We're going to move on to Capua. Let's see what they have to say this time around.
Caesar is at today's gladiator tournament and is unable to see you himself. He has asked me, his proconsul for Roma, to brief you on your next assignment. Now that you have proven your skills, you are to found a small city just south of Rome. To build the city up to a modest level, you must provide more goods and services than you have achieved thus far. Plan carefully. Rome's Senate expects a good return on the starting money it entrusts to you. Your new province is rich in resources. Set up industries and trade routes, and export goods to earn the extra funds that you will need. Make sure your citizens pay their taxes too. You should construct a dock so that you can trade overseas. Build the dock on the river with the flotsam, and make sure that it has a warehouse nearby to store exports and accept any imports. Trade ships will approach your dock when you open a sea trade route, and tell your trade advisor which goods to buy and sell. Like most buildings, the dock needs road access to labor. Caesar's expectations for you are not excessive. He will rate your performance in 5 categories: peace, prosperity, culture, favor, and overall population size. But the goals he has set you are rather low. Anything else that he asks of you should easily be within your power to provide. He will be particularly pleased if you fulfill his requests promptly. Oh, and a word of caution. Heed carefully any reports of worsening mood among your citizens. Your people will not forgive much just because of your newness to governing. If your city has high taxes, low wages, little food, or lots of unemployment, it will be hard to attract immigrants, and citizens might turn to crime. Your advisors are always available with help and advice. A large part of the secret to good governance lies in using all of the information at your disposal. Whenever things aren't going as expected, take the time to find out why and learn how to correct the problem. Capua is under no military threat, so your management skills alone will ensure your success.
Yeah, so, right you are. No, I was still thinking of streaming Sinash, but you added extra impetus to streaming. Let's see. So what do these guys buy? They buy oil, they buy olives, and they buy furniture. And Tarentum buys pottery. And you know what, guys? Just because of Freaky's message there, where he says, make sure your citizens pay taxes, and how that's important advice for me specifically, we're not going to tax our people at all on this mission. Just to flex on this mission a bit. No taxes. This is a land route. Great. So they buy pottery. And first thing we're going to do is set up some pottery. Beat the whole campaign without trading? Ooh, that is probably not really possible. You definitely need, well, I mean, it's probably possible, but it would be very, very difficult. And it's not really what I'm setting out for. You want me to try to beat the whole campaign without trading? Ooh. But trade is the best source of money, especially early on. To watch the suffering. Well, I'm also trying to learn how to use improve my ability with whatchamacallit, with insulate blocks. So I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. And this guy will be accepting pottery. Yeah. Yeah, so yes, despite what 69 hours of Mario may have caused some people to believe, there are some games I can actually be good at. Shocking as that may be, I am not terrible at every game. So this is my new template for blocks that I'm going to be trying out. Yes, I've mastered Mario in a mere 69 hours. So this is what my blocks are going to be looking like from now on. This will be the kind of the base level. And I've actually gone and like done something very shocking. I've gone and did the math as to how many I will need. How many of these blocks I will need for each one of the challenge maps. With the different types of insulate that will be required. And this size of a block should meet the requirements fairly nicely, I think. But we're not going to need insulate on this map. Although if they're not locked behind tutorial stuff, I'm probably still going to have some insulate. But for now, we're just going to bring them up to Casas. So we've got massive unemployment. Sorry, not massive unemployment, but big labor shortages. And that's okay. We'll make up the difference soon enough. Hunger halts immigrants, okay. You seem to be coming in. You wouldn't lie to me, would you, game? Let's make sure we turn on those exports. We're going to need that money. Cheers, Orla. I hope the mines treat you well. Oh dear, we need more prefectures. As well as... okay, I have an engineer's post, so we should probably build another engineer's post over here, though. Oh, it can run fine on 500%. I've run it on 500% a lot. It maxes out at 500% speed. And I've streamed. Yeah, it would just the game would be pretty well unusable at that kind of speed, I think. But even the modded versions don't support speeds like that. Okay, so people are getting food, which will... Yeah, exactly. I mean, 500% speed, when I'm playing at 500%, I'll make any changes while the game is paused, which is a mod addition to the game. In vanilla, you wouldn't be able to do that. Okay, so those guys don't like the area. Giving them some nice tile should help. Okay. Just throw down some tiles. Okay, so we've reached 1,000 population. That means we need to have more temples. So I'm going to toss most of them over there in the middle of nowhere. And just to kind of support desirability, I'm going to put the last two down here. Okay, are we maxing out our pottery exports? We don't seem to be. I thought 6 would be enough, but I guess we need a little bit more. So we'll add 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4 more workshops. And unemployment's starting to be a bit of a problem. Oh, there's this pestilence. So we're going to need some doctors. I'll put a doctor or 2 around here, and I'm going to put a doctor over here as well. Got to make sure those tents are replaced, or else all this industry is just going to die. Okay, and I may as well give them a well, just so they don't. They have better housing than that. Okay, and we will replace those castles. Okay, so with that extra stuff, we should now have enough pottery that I can start giving these guys access to pottery. So switch that guy to getting goods, and that'll let these guys evolve. I've got the cash, so let's give these guys some tile. And right, what next? I should set up my naval exports. So they'll buy a little bit of furniture, they'll buy oil, and they'll buy olives. So I'll put a dock here. And I'm gonna have 3 warehouses. This one will be accepting furniture. This guy's going to be getting oil. And this guy's going to be getting olives. Let's just double check exactly how much they buy of each. They buy more oil than olives. So let's open up that trade route. I'm going to make sure we're exporting all the things. Romans crave. That is an excellent question, and one the game would offers no answer for, so it's just a quirk of the game. They don't do it. Maybe maybe these are special fire-resistant trees. We'll give them a well. We'll have like a couple prefectures and an engineer's post to stop all this stuff from collapsing. walk in between resistant. Yes, yeah, they were impenetrable to foot traffic. So, how much will they buy? They will buy 25 oil. I think that's about 6 oil workshops worth. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna put down another warehouse that's going to be getting oil. We'll have a warehouse here. We'll be accepting oil. And a warehouse here. Accepting olives. So that should be, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do 5 olive farms. And we need a few little tents just to keep everybody happy. Well, not happy. These people will be quite miserable, actually. But to keep these things working. Okay, and that should max out my industry. Oh, just in time, Caesar asked for some oil. Well, we should have that for him soon enough. Actually, just in case, why don't we go ahead and do... If Caesar's going to be bothering us for oil requests, we should produce just a little bit of extra oil. Oh, we ran out of money, so Caesar bailed us out. What a pal. He gives us so much money that we'll be okay. All right, so this guy's going and grabbing pottery now. We'll also have one getting furniture and one getting oil. Just in case this makes things go faster, we'll cut a few gaps in here. And go ahead and put down some baths. These guys are all evolving now. The amphitheater. We'll throw in gladiator school back here. The city needs more workers all of a sudden. Well, we'll be okay. Oh, Emperor's getting a little salty about the oil. Here we go, have the oil, Caesar. Real dispatch is ready, so we sent that off. There we go. So now we're upgrading all these guys to a small insulae. Amphitheater. Everyone's got amphitheater access. Good. So what's their problem? Are they missing theater access somehow? No. Okay, there we go. So now they want furniture. Card is returning from a delivery. maybe I need to produce just a bit more furniture to make sure I have enough for everybody. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4 there. There's no reason not to take the first. Yeah, exactly. It's always good. Build a mint? Yeah. I wish I could just build a mint. That'd be nice. But look at all this cash. That's so much money. We're not even taxing them. As if Caesar said we had to tax our people. Okay, so these guys are already starting to upgrade right as soon as we got that first scrap of furniture in here. I wonder if I'll have to bring them. See how far I can get with just this one block. I think I'll be able to support the population I need with this block here. There you go, Caesar. Yeah, so they need more furniture. I think a single warehouse getting furniture isn't going to cut it, unfortunately. So, Emperor's grateful. Good. So put another one here, and he's going to get all the different goods that we need, just to try to round out these supply issues. That guy was a little grumpy about his surroundings. These statues will solve that. Okay, so now they want barbers. Give them some barbers. Okay, we're starting to get large insulate. Popping up here and there. Do I have access to a second food type? I do, so why don't we go ahead and bring everybody all the way up to ground insulate, if we can. So I'll just pause this for a moment. We'll start producing some fruit. So I'm being pretty lazy with this city. There's lots of kind of unnecessary intersections and stuff that I won't be able to get away with in the later missions, but we're still in tutorial town here, so it's not. I'm not too stressed about it. Actually, move that market. Greenery there. I'll shift that market over here. This guy is accepting fruit. I think I'm going to need even more fruit farms. I seem to be overproducing wheat as it is anyway. So what are these guys missing? They need school access. Okay. Oh, now Caesar wants fruit. Okay. So let's toss a warehouse down. Sure, why not back here? Actually, no. Let's cancel that. We'll throw a warehouse here. That's going to be accepting wheat. Not wheat, fruit. And we'll just put down a couple fruit farms. We're still short on workers. That guy still needs access to his school. So we're going to move that temple to Neptune. Just toss it over there. And I need to do a little bit of pruning here. These things didn't quite evolve the way I wanted them to. So we'll get rid of those. Yeah, and then they have the space to expand. We just have to wait on these guys to evolve. There. And what's holding these ones back? Desirability. Okay. If I just fill this in with gardens, this should be okay. There we go. And I'll just put a large statue in there to support the desirability. Okay, so this whole block is sitting pretty stably as large insulae. Good. So now they need more entertainment. Are they starting to get fruit? Okay, fruit is coming out. But I think I want to have more fruit around here. So how could I do this a little better? So we'll clean out that road. This extra fruit farm should do the trick. Move those guys over. I might need a spot of labor in here, so we'll go ahead and toss a little thing of tents. I'm going to add a prefecture and a engineer's post back here as well, just to be safe. Maybe, just maybe, we'll need one more farm. So how much room? Okay, so these guys are like full. We're not going to get any more people in there by upgrading these further. So I just need more housing, but not a lot more. So since I already have all these services here, why don't I just toss a few more houses on the back there, and we'll put a road through there. Once these get all upgraded, that's going to be a few hundred more. Emperor's getting grumpy. Oh, we can almost send him his request. Okay. Okay. We've got our dispatch ready. Let's put a large statue right there. Oh, why did all these devolve? Not enough entertainment. They have amphitheater access. They have theater access. Is it because... It might just be because of the overall... Hey, Carrie, nice to have you here. I think it's because of the overall average is off. Improves gratitude, lovely. So that's upgraded. Okay, so now they want more entertainment. Okay, so these guys have extra room. Kiru, are you the one responsible for the Julius mod? I seem to remember seeing your name on it, but maybe I'm not quite right. I'm not right about that. I'm not sure. Okay. I'm sure it was a big... you're the founder of Augustus. Okay, gotcha. Well, thank you very much for your efforts. You have made... It's I don't see how people find it so disorienting. Just want to see it from the other side. Yeah, I mean, like, Caesar 3 is I don't know. It's absolutely my favorite game. So, yeah, very, very grateful for your efforts, Carrie. Much appreciated. Oh, look at that. Grand Insulae. Nice. Oh. Everything, I'm not criticizing others' orienteering. I just don't understand why people have a hard time, with the direction of it. Ah, okay. So adding that up there messed up the what's the word I'm trying to say? The walker, the bathhouse walker. Because it's not natural. What's so unnatural about wanting to see the other side of things? I don't understand. That's okay. There's lots of things I don't understand. Things like Mario. I'm not very good at Mario. And don't understand how to do it well. Okay. So, doubtful this is going to result in bathhouse access for these guys. Oh, look at that. It did. Let's take a look at baths. Here we go, Caesar, have the fruit. And my only concern is these guys up here. Hey, even Loki. I have quite a bit of experience in Caesar 3, yes. I've played through the campaign in the peaceful mode and in the hard mode a couple times. Sorry, peaceful and military versions of the maps. They need religious facilities. And I've quite famously, among the Jake community, failed the Caesar 3 mod challenge twice. Okay, suddenly they don't have enough entertainment. These guys, they have extra room for a handful of people, but not quite enough. But Caesar 3 is one of the few games I could say I'm good at. Yeah, others might chuckle at that or what have you, but that's fine. They're entitled to their laughs. Quasi is referring to his own custom map, which he submitted, and which I failed to beat. It was fairly tough, mainly because of the invasions. Okay, well those guys are there. Maybe that'll be just enough extra room to hit our limit. Oh, so now they want a barber. Okay, so we can toss a barber over here. And they're not getting access to all the goods they need. They need and crave. Oh, there we go. Should be okay now. Yeah, I haven't played that one. I do want to play it. And oh, so these guys aren't getting amphitheater access anymore. Interesting. What about theater access? Oh, I know why. It's because I never replaced my my actor colony or my gladiator school. There. That'll fix things. Oh, the Emperor's grateful. Great. It should evolve these guys all back up to Grand Insulae, I believe. Let's take a look. Theater access is good now. Amphitheater access is okay. But they're all flowing up this way. Maybe I move that fruit farm over here, and I put the gladiator school over here. Yeah, I've been playing. I've been playing Pharaoh, which I feel is somewhere between Caesar and Middle Kingdom. So we can just send Caesar a gift here to accomplish the mission. Okay, so that guy's just not quite getting the second food type. Maybe if I put another market over here. I'd like to get these guys nice and stable Grand Insulae. Yeah, Pharaoh's fun. It's neat. I find it a lot more challenging than Caesar. Just having to balance all the different types of resources. Has a lot more different requirements. Let's put another granary here. Let's have it getting fruit. So I think if I do large blocks like this again, I'm going to need to have 2 granaries plus 3 warehouses on either side to alleviate these supply problems. Okay, anyway, let's send Caesar a gift and move on to the next mission. There we go. All it takes is a little bit of palm greasing, and you can progress in life.
Your management skills impress me. Many
Yeah,
governors.
it's I do like being kind of a bit more ad hoc. Part of what I'm hoping to get out of this campaign is
Once again, I want you to found a new city, but the criteria for success.
I'll wait
are
for
little
them to
different
say
this time.
their thing.
The Roman Empire is in crisis. Whether because of Ceres' anger or due to human incompetence, famine stalks the empire. You have governed long enough now to understand the dire results of a lack of food. Thus, I am speeding up our colonization of the new province of Hispania. Imperial surveyors report finding a valley with ample farmland and good river access for seaborne trade. Build a farming colony there and be prepared to ship food back to Italia. As always, I will rate your performance, and this time I have modest expectations for you. Although your city need not house as many people as the last one, it should be more prosperous and should achieve better culture. To reflect my increased reliance on you, I expect you to earn more favor with me as well. I will require frequent shipments of food, and will look favorably upon you if you fulfill these requests in a timely fashion. Many lives depend on your success at opening this new food source for the Empire. There is no military threat in Tarraco. You need only manage your city well to end the famine and restore people's confidence in their government.
Alrighty. Yeah, so as always, oh yeah, this one. This is a great map. Yeah, this is a fun map. So yeah, one of the things I'm hoping to get out of this campaign is to be more comfortable with building insulate blocks and managing insulate blocks. Because in my previous attempts for the challenge, I decided to go for like casas plus large palace blocks, because the palace blocks will just like annihilate the yeah, quake goes burr. Yeah, so this little chunk here will have an earthquake. It's right around here, I think. Yeah, the palaces will just like crush your prosperity goals. But on very hard, they're not going to make me any casas. Won't make me enough taxes. Yeah, exactly. But my big concern is if I have only casas, then my taxation won't be able to make me enough money. So I will need to insulate. So I'm intending to use insulate blocks when I next go for it with minimal. Yeah, at least to make some money. That's exactly what what I found. So I need to do that. Right. So what will people buy from me? They will buy wheat and fruit, but although Caesar says the Empire is starving, well, too bad. We're going to sell them marble and pottery, because that makes actual money. So we'll open up that trade route, and we'll find ourselves a good spot. I can't remember where's the flotsam. Do we see any flotsam? Over here. Okay, so we need to set it up on this bit of land somewhere. Where's a good spot? Over here looks like it'll be pretty decent. We're nice and close to all the marbles. And let's build a little bridge here. Can we find a smaller one that's going to be cheaper? How about there? Okay. And how about there? Okay. So we want. It doesn't. I don't think it ups demands for goods, but it does make your citizens a bit crankier. So they like their mood is always worse, and they're more likely to get upset. Building types pay, like housing types will pay less tax. So it's important to. Okay, well I guess I can only squeeze 2 in there. So it's important to evolve your housing, because if you have low level housing, then you're not going to be able to balance your budgets. That's lots of marble. Okay, so it's probably too much to start. Oh well. We'll start with marble as our export. They buy more marble anyway, and maybe I'll export pottery later on. But I try to avoid exporting food goods because the return you get on it is so low that it's rarely worth it. Only on maps where I'm like really cash strapped will I usually do it. But this is still tutorial town, so it should be fairly easy. Oh, we got a raid from Hoovy. Hello, Hoovy and gang. Thanks for coming to hang out. It is going very well, Dennis Wolf. I'm playing Caesar 3, and that's a good thing. Mr. Brelix, welcome. And what now? I guess I should build a little my block. Oh, Andarius has followed. You weren't following me before, Andarius. Come now. This Mario looks weird. It does look very strange. This is Marius world. Okay. So we're gonna have our first block right in here. And shoot, I already forget what I wanted to do for my. Is it 18? No, that seems way too long. It should be right. It should be 22 houses. So that's going to be 10 on one side. Is that what I did? No. Oh no. It's yeah. I've already gone and confused myself. Okay, so we're gonna have that. One block like so. Okay. This will be the main housing block. then we can add some roads. So, Old Kentucky Shark, this might be a little strange for you, considering you've, oh, hello, Baby's Ways? Baby's Ways? I don't know how you would say your name. Thank you for following. Considering I think everything you've ever seen me play has been Mario, and at that, very well. Yeah, this is, I played this game quite a bit when I was younger, but I've only really got into it relatively recently. No working dock, that's fine. It will all come together soon enough. And these guys will want a doctor. I should have a doctor over here too. Oh, thanks, Hui. Yeah, so there'll be more Caesars 3 on this channel to come, because I'm going to be doing this very hard campaign through to the end. And eventually I'm going to finish my Pharaoh 3 campaign. It's been somewhat abandoned, which I feel bad about. I want to get back to Pharaoh. Okay, so we got the industry working. The better game. It's certainly more difficult, but I still prefer Caesar 3. I like Caesar 3 better. But I do think Pharaoh is the trickier game. Yeah, I know, right? I just want them to give us a release date. What do you mean? It's a perfectly fine spot for a dock. Well, we got some emigration. So we probably just need to boost taxes. The bigger reason is massive unemployment. Wow, a subscription! Thank you, Baby's Ways. That was very kind of you. Much appreciated. Because of the dock placement. What have you done with this dock? Ugh, yeah. So people are leaving in disgust at this hideous dock placement, which is fair. You know, it's. Oh, well, no wonder I'm not getting any exports. I went and put a low bridge when I need a ship's bridge. There we go. My trade ships couldn't even get there. There we go. It's rather foolish of me. So now I need a low bridge. And we're going to need a granary, which we'll put right there. Oh, I definitely played a lot more Pharaoh than I did Caesar 3 as a child, because I actually owned Pharaoh. I didn't own Caesar 3. And you know what? Part of why I like Caesar 3 better might be because of these really good mods that exist for it, and just kind of make the experience that much better. There hasn't been a similar kind of mod for Pharaoh that makes that makes it a bit more pleasant to play. Hey, Illustrajon, how you doing? And I think if Pharaoh had like a better UI and better kind of just more quality of life stuff, I would like the game a lot better than I do. And just like that, we've wiped out our unemployment. We should see people running into town. Nice. What were you playing? Oh yeah, this is definitely not the base game. I would not be able to have this kind of resolution on the base game. This is my preferred mod, the Julius mod. There's another very popular mod called Augustus, which changes the game quite a bit, actually. Too much for my liking, but that's just me. Nice. Did you see that someone beat your Fueling Caesar's Alcoholism map? I was quite impressed to see that on the forums. You probably already saw that, but it was quite a while back, I think. Uh-oh, Caesar wants pottery, and I've been very lazy and haven't set up any pottery. Yeah. Well, when I streamed it, I feel like I came fairly close, but the only reason I came close was because I had waited out the invasions as well. But I don't know how someone could realistically beat that map. It was pretty rough. Alright, we're just building a real wacky city here. We'll have some pottery workshops. Should need 8. 2, 3. Get rid of these sheep. Some prefects should help for that. Oh, I could also clear out some of these trees. So I built 4 of them. And we'll need 4 more. 1, 2, 3. And as soon as these sheep move... Damn sheep. Yes, kill the sheep. There we go. All right, so we're not going to be exporting this pottery. This is purely for Caesar. Okay, so those guys all have employees. Great. Or sheep. Yes. The sheep have made the mistake of getting in the way of Rome. So we need a few more temples. This area is a bit tight, so I don't think I can do my traditional temple dumping thing. Yeah, I don't know. I like having the industry close to the port. It's definitely not the best placement for it, but it's kind of fun. And there we go. So that'll be all the temples the gods are going to want.
You got
City in debt. Yeah, the so the most interesting thing that I picked up from watching people like Jake and Gamer Zach play was that industry only needs like a single house enabled to have access to labor. It's better if you have a bit more, because these little brown dudes that are running around, they're like looking for workers. And when they walk by the tents, they find workers for their industries. So long as there's at least one tent next to them, then you can have all the industry. It doesn't need to be near your houses. So if you put it all there, you can keep all your industry, whoops, in a nice efficient place. Another really important thing I learned is don't mix things in your warehouses. It's a bad idea. It messes up all your walkers. So let's have a theater. I don't think I ever cut my wages here. We should slash my wages a little bit. Should I bother taxing people? Yeah, let's go ahead and tax people. Put my wages up a little bit. We'll put it on a forum. And this is mostly just to show how little money we're going to be getting from taxation from these little casas. We'll get almost nothing. Okay, so we can send Caesar his pottery, and now we can start selling the pottery. So we'll start exporting pottery. Now this industry setup doesn't really make a lot of sense. There's no real reason to do it like this. It's actually probably detrimental because the trade ships have to come so far to trade with me. Although I'm not entirely sure if it matters. But I like it. And then we get to have this nice clean housing block that doesn't have to bother itself with industry. It's a heck of a commute, but no one seems to mind the commute. Okay, so there's the earthquake. I think I've placed these in such a way that I won't lose anything. I might lose a couple of these farms. I guess I'll need to put another theater over here. Yeah, it looks like I placed them just right so that we won't be affected by the earthquake. And just for curiosity's sake, let's see how much taxes we're getting out of these guys. 17 denarii in August. So very, very little taxes coming out of these small casas. I do have the difficulty set on very hard, don't I? I do, yes, good. Well, actually better than I thought I would get from small casas. I thought the small casas would pay out taxes. Yeah. That's at 8% taxation, so let's see, taxes in so far this year. Yeah, they have to go that way anyway, right? When they go to leave, because they don't turn around and go back. Okay, so now they want baths. So let's give them some baths. And we'll go ahead and put down a couple warehouses. Place 3 warehouses like that. This guy is going to be getting pottery. He will be getting furniture. And he will be getting... Oh, can I not get oil? Ah, maybe we don't have access to oil on this map. Yeah, no oil. Okay, so we'll be able to get these guys up to medium insulate. And why don't you get both? Okay, so pottery is piling up here. This is looking a little too cramped for furniture industry, but let's squeeze it in here anyway. We'll have Furniture Mountain. Oh, I have to import my furniture. Yes, okay. And these guys do not sell me. Okay, so we will open up trade with these guys. We're going to import furniture. And where do I want to put the warehouse? So putting the warehouse this far away is a pretty bad idea. Ah, why not? Let's put it here. He's going to be accepting timber. And we'll put our furniture workshops all around him. This is just for fun. Oh, Caesar wants fruit. Uh-oh.
I've never seen so many people out of work.
Oh, quit your whining. So let's do... Oops, not there. We'll do 3 fruit farms. And I'll have a warehouse across the street. Accepting fruit. And this might be a bit too far for those guys to go for labor, so we'll just toss a few tents over here. Won't be very lazy. Okay, so now those guys want some entertainment. So if I put my amphitheater there, I could put the gladiator school there, and my actor school over here. I think we'll get maximum benefit out of the destination walkers that way. Let's take a look at which way they're going. Ah, no, they're all going around like that. What if I disconnected that road? Will they go the other way? They will. Do I want to have that road disconnected? Probably not. They might still get the access anyway. Let's just keep an eye on it, see if they still get the access even without me making use of this destination walker mechanic. Yeah, okay, they still get access either way. That's fine. Okay. Ooh, we need a place to accept the furniture, so put that there. And actually, it probably makes sense to build another dock. So let's put our second dock right there. There we go. And that should do the job a little bit better. Right. Okay, so they want These guys all want greater desirability. Let's send that off to Caesar now. And can plaza all of this up. We're doing quite well in terms of money. Let's fill this middle bit in with gardens as well. Okay. Put another market over here. Here's what the tax situation is looking like now that I have a small insulae. Quite a bit better. Still not like amazing, but better. It's starting to look like real money. Okay, how are we doing on furniture? It's coming along. Oh, they do sail all the way back to get out. So I have placed my docks in just about the worst possible location. Very amusing. I'd be much better off putting my docks like right over here, or along here, even. That's all right. The merchants can sail a little further. It's not like I'm struggling for money here. It's more fun this way. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we've got everyone in medium insulae. They would need schools to evolve, but they won't be evolving. No, ain't getting me out of my chair. See them sitting around, hanging out. It's great. Caesar wants pottery. Well, I've got pottery aplenty, so here you are, Caesar. Okay. Prosperity is looking pretty good. We've got loads and loads of unemployment. Okay, so they want even more furniture. How about I set that guy to getting furniture as well? So we're just not getting enough furniture over here. Unemployment is a bit of a problem. Unemployment being a problem? Oh, this is accepting everything. Okay, no, we only wanted accepting wheat. Or the not getting out of my chair. Probably the not getting out of my chair. I could go out of my way to feed these guys. Would help with my prosperity rating. Oh, I wonder what's holding my prosperity rating back. Oh, it is rising. Okay. Too few schools. Peace is good. Favor is increasing. I need a good chunk more people. The concern right now is if I add more people, I'm gonna have really enormous unemployment. Well, why don't we just build a couple schools and, you know, because we're going to need to build them anyway. So that'll help with our culture rating. Although it really won't do a whole lot about the unemployment, since it only takes up 10 jobs. Right, well, let's get another, let's set up another block in here. 10 there, and say 6 like so. We'll put 6 there. Bit of a odd shaped block. Like so. Yeah, put on the carry the. Yeah, that would be a good way to soak up some of that excess labor I've got lying around. The worst part is this is going to make my unemployment situation worse. But I have to do it to hit the population target. But maybe all the attendant services will help out a little bit. Throw in a temp for the series. Couple prefectures. We're gonna need an engineer's post. Put in a library. I do want these guys to be medium insulate. We are going to need a couple of markets. Put one in there. I'm going to see if I can't get away with a single warehouse for this block since it's a bit smaller. He just has to get that stuff. Can we put a low bridge here? We can. And we'll put the granary in here. I don't think I lined that up well. That could do that instead. Okay, that is connecting. And then so that guy is going. Move it here instead. Is there room there for a reservoir? There is. Beauty. So that'll go there. We'll just move that fountain one over. These guys are probably going to want a doctor, so we'll put a doctor's post in there. Put this up. We're going to feed these guys with fruit. Since I have a handful of fruit farms. Just sitting there, not doing a whole lot. Okay. How are we doing on gods here? They're all a little tetchy. So, oh, I know what I could do to make the gods happy. Oracles. Oracles brighten up everyone's day. These guys over here can have an oracle. Yes, that is true. So I should get rid of an excess Sirius Temple. There we go. So that should help out. And let's see if those 2 oracles will be enough. Those guys want water. There we go. Okay, so now they're just waiting on food. And we'll see how this does. What's up with Caesar's favor here? Oh, standing has increased. Okay, good. Go back to the standard view. Okay, so we've got a reservoir. Gardens? Perhaps, or not? No. If anything, it devolved. Ah, okay. They're just not getting food. So I probably need an extra market in here. I've got 2. That should be good. And I might actually be able to give those guys clean water. Well, I definitely can give them clean water. Actually, it doesn't matter. I have my prosperity goal already. We've hit our population goal, so now we just need culture. And library coverage is above average, but we can do better than that. So we'll toss a library over here. Why don't we educate our workers a little bit? Let's see how that does for culture, and that bumped us up over the culture rating we need. And now we just gotta suck up the Caesar. Maybe send him a nice prezi. Okay. And yeah, so unemployment is really, really high. I don't entirely know what I can do to soak up all that unemployment. Maybe I could cram in more farms here. Yeah, there is. It's probably... Oh, it's run out of pottery. Interesting. It's probably because of how far the cart pushers have to go. I do have 3 warehouses getting goods here. Maybe if I had that guy getting as well. To even throw in a whole extra warehouse getting goods. There's plenty of pottery here. Oh, they're evolving again. But the big issue is... actually, there are no real problems right now. This is at the moment all I'm doing is tinkering, because we've already achieved all the targets that matter. Because peace, we just have to wait, and favor, I can just send Caesar a present the moment. It is a bit tight, yeah. But seems to be enough. But I could throw in a few extra farms here and there. It's not going to hurt anything. One there, and we could do free farm here. Sure, why not? prefecture, and another engineer's post. So the main block is being fed by the wheat, and these guys are being fed with fruit. These guys aren't being fed at all. So yeah, just up the speed a little bit, and once we reach the peace rating, I'll send Caesar some presents. Unfed slums, yeah. Oh, there we go. That should. Oh no. Could do a low bridge here. Yeah, and then we'll move that reservoir. Yeah, that's true. I don't really need to fulfill it. But, you know, Caesar's my buddy. He's my good old pal. We've got to help out Caesar. It's not right to leave Caesar hanging. I am not playing with zero salary. I've got myself at like 2 salary or something, so I can just give him another present. But I figure I may as well meet the request if I can. It would definitely be faster for me to just tell Caesar to shove it. Or actually, did I need to do that? No, I didn't need to do that. Still like those. That would be rude, though. That's right, Elisha. We can't be so rude to Caesar. Gotta be nice to the guy. He's got a whole empire resting on his shoulders. Okay, these guys seem to have stabilized nicely-ish. Oh, look at this insulate block. It's well, old harvest die hard. Oh no! Look at that. Okay, it's coming back. So the issue here is that these guys have to go so far to... that should take care of it. Yeah, there we go. What does the salary even do? I know you can lower it to keep Caesar happy, but... Oh, well, it's just so you can send Caesar presents and get his favor up. So it's a bit of a pressure valve. So like if there's some request you can't, yes, this is definitely an easy win, and it should be an easy win. This is like the 4th map. Yes. Yeah, exactly. So it's a bit of a pressure valve in a way. That too, yeah. Although,
Tarako's food exports got the empire.
Yeah, so Caesar is very happy about the food. None of the 0 food exports I sent. A very dangerous province. Right? But we're going to move on to Miletus. Yes, yeah. So basically, what it means is every map, every like level, it gives you 2 choices. You can take the very dangerous province, or you can take the largely peaceful province. So I'm just going with the more peaceful maps.
Our recent expansion in the east must continue, now that the Greeks have reluctantly joined our empire. You are to establish Miletus as a great new city. Miletus is key to bringing Asia under Roman rule, as well as being the gateway to many other beckoning lands, from Egyptus to Syria. Create a city on the Lycian coast. I expect you to achieve levels of culture and prosperity beyond what you've done so far. The peoples of the East must clearly see the benefits of Roman rule. One small obstacle is the lack of farmland in this province. However, Miletus affords Roman citizens a new way to make a living. At Miletus, you will pioneer fishing. Romans have always been hesitant mariners. Although we do set sail to conquer overseas enemies and spread our empire to far shores, we Romans prefer to keep our feet dry. No Roman city has ever fished for its food on a large scale. You will change that. Miletus has abundant fishing grounds. You can spot them by the seabirds circling overhead. Build a shipyard to construct fishing boats. Fishing boats do not work out of the shipyard. To provide crews and to process their cargoes, build wharves. One wharf can serve only one fishing boat, so you must build a new wharf for every new fishing vessel that your shipyard builds. Wharf workers will take fish to the granary, where it can be distributed just like any other food. Oh, by the way, although this is a peaceful province, peaceful is a relative term when you get this far away from Rome. You should be ready for minor trouble. Pay attention to any reports of enemy activity and be ready to defend your city. Walls and towers backed up by a legion or two ought to be quite sufficient.
Okay. So yeah, as Jake says, the peaceful maps are definitely the more difficult maps. I did a very hard military campaign, and like a lot of the maps were just honestly they were like trivial. The military maps. That's why if you look up Caesar 3 speedruns, they almost always go through the military maps. Because the requirements are so low, you can clear them very, very quickly, especially if you use stuff like forced walkers and so on. I think the record run is like an hour and 15 minutes for the entire game, yeah, he used all the military maps. And thank you, Bern, and nice to have you hanging out. What else are we talking about here? Yeah. 2 hours 21? I thought there was I thought I saw a guy who did it in an hour and change. Pretty sure there's a guy who's done it in an hour and change. Right, so Miletus. And yeah, I love the voice lines in this game. They actually do, like, the voice lines are very good. By the way, Jake, they did an update on Nebuchadnezzar. They added voice lines and some and taxes, so the game actually has some challenge to it now, apparently. So may actually be worth checking out now. I'm somewhat tempted if it goes on like a big sale. So. What can I sell? I can sell a little bit of oil. I can sell a little bit of weapons. What's the better price? Weapons are the better price, so let's set up weapons first. Yeah, I don't know where I saw it, but there's definitely a guy who's done a sub 2 hour run. I think it was a different speedrun website. I'm not sure if it was speedrun.com. Right, so let's open up this trade route with Corinthus. we will sell them our we will sell them our weapons. Probably from this place here. They don't buy all that much. They buy 15 units. It's very little. So I think probably 4. Let's go with 6 workshops just to be sure. Something I'm still not entirely sure about is how many workshops you need for to max out like a given amount of trade goods. So we'll put a dock here. And we'll have a warehouse here. He will be accepting weapons. So we'll have another thing here. This is 4.8 cards per year, right? So 4.8, so for 15, so that's how much they'll buy in a year. Okay, so basically 4 or 5 would handle that then, right? No, 4 would handle it with a surplus. Okay, so I'll be overproducing weapons. That's fine. I'm sure I'm probably going to get some requests from Caesar for weapons anyway. Now, unfortunately, this is also some of the best fishing areas. Maybe it would have been smarter to put my weapons exports over here, because I can get so much more fish out of this spot. There's also the oil over there. Yes, this would be the better spot to set up my industry. Fish is not needed for this map. Population of 5,000. Yeah, it's not really. See about his ways. Thanks again for the follow and even the subscription. It was very kind of you indeed. Yeah, actually, I'm going to start over. Because I'm not happy about where I put my trade dock, so I want it over here. So we'll put the dock right here. Oh, I should probably pause this. And I'm going to put our iron mines here. Yeah, I'm still going to go with 3. I just like having 3. I'll put that warehouse right there. And let's do 6 weapons workshops. We'll even give them a well. We'll be nice to our citizens. Which is surely a mistake. So this is my prime fishing area. So we'll have our... I'm hesitant to put it here because we could get attacked, but this is a early in the campaign peaceful map, so I doubt any attacks are going to be all that significant. And we'll do something like this. Well, that's probably okay. Oh, right, I forgot. Forgot how tight the fountains are on desert maps. It's quite the pain. And that should cover everyone there. And we'll just toss another one over here. I think I'm actually going to have the road come around like so. Clear out this middle section. So I need a bit of room for temples. And why not? We'll give them a temple. There. We definitely are going to want a lot of prefectures, especially early on, because the tents are extra flammable. 4 should be okay there. And one of those. Okay, so this should be an okay start. Well, there's even a bit of farmland up here. Do we have access to wheat? We don't, just fruit. Okay. Well, these guys are... well, people are moving in anyway. Okay, so that's working away. Oops, I never actually opened up the trade route. Let's get that going now. And we'll export over 0. So we still got a little bit of unemployment. Oops, what was that? A blessing from Mercury. Nice. Shame we don't have any granaries to accept his blessing. Put a couple medium statues down. I still got a little bit of unemployment, so I'll toss one more thing of housing in there. Okay, unemployment is about to be sorted. Oh, we have a blessing from Mars as well, which is handy. And these guys should start producing enough weapons to support everything. And max out our exports even. Okay. I should, even though military probably isn't going to be an issue, I want to have some troops on the go just to be safe. Which is probably going to be overkill on this map, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. I'll wait till I have a few exports. Actually starting to have unemployment pile up. Build some doctors. Immigration. And now we have the fumigation event. So we'll put some housing there. That guy. Emigration is probably because of 2 things. One is low wages and the other is taxes. hopefully, and also this enormous unemployment. Which has been made worse because I lost all my housing near there. Is anyone moving in? No. Okay, we're gonna have to delete a little bit more housing. Anybody? Please? Okay, here we go. And it's probably going to push me into a labor shortage. Yep. It's a very annoying thing early on. So here we go, back by popular demand. It's some debt, but we're going to pay it off almost immediately. And then over here, I should get my trade open up with these guys and start exporting oil as well. Olives. Now, if Kiryu is to be believed, and I'm pretty sure he is to be believed, 4 oil workshops will be plenty for our export needs. Messed up the placement of that of those oil workshops. That's okay, we don't need money that badly. Good, okay, and let's have this accepting oil, and we'll have it accepting weapons. And we can even build our first fort. So we'll have a javelin fort over here to protect the main housing area. Build a little bit more housing here. Did I forget to turn on exports? Okay, no, we're exporting. Okay. Okay, good. Exports have been set up. We have a little bit of a military. Let's build a military academy so they're academy trained. Okay, now let's get started on getting some food for my people, my long-suffering people. A wharf. No, not a dock. We need shipyards. No. We need a shipyard and a bunch of wharves. So we'll have this road come up and around like so. Yeah. That works. Just barely out of range for those guys. So let's just delete them. Don't have access to water, so we're tearing down your house. And put a granary there. fountain. Must build on cleared land. Okay. Put that fountain there. And we can add a bit more housing in here. And I'll add in markets once we have a full granary with fish. Okay, so that fort is full. Let's try having some legionnaires as well. Put some legionnaires over here. Okay. So, fish are starting to come out. Let's see if these two markets will be enough to cover things. I'll add in a library on each loop. You can add a theater to each loop. Delete the road, did I? I did delete the road. Shoot. That. And it might actually make sense for me to put... Okay, so we have an enemy attack. Good thing I put my my legion there. Oh, it was a very small attack. I also neglected to build prefectures in the area. You're gonna need an engineer's post down here too. So let's add a few more houses. Oh, everyone has done their job admirably well. Unemployment looks pretty good. We've reached 1,000 citizens, so that means we need more temples. And kind of use the temples to try and reduce the impact of some of our less desirable areas, but also you kind of just have to toss the temples down wherever you have room. Okay, so we definitely have food for everyone. Money is still a bit tight. That is largely due to desirability, and also food to a certain extent. Okay. We seem to be producing more than enough food, so maybe I just need another market running around. People are eating more food than they are producing, apparently. That the granary is full. Don't know what to believe. Let's plaza this up. Okay. Oh yes, Caesar wants weapons. We don't have any. Maybe we should order them to order a stockpile of weapons. Okay, so now we can send Caesar his weapons, and we will stop stockpiling. So yeah, let's put a gladiator school down here. Ooh. Caesar wants furniture. And I'll put the amphitheater up here. And I'll put an actor colony here. Okay, great. So we need furniture as well. Three of those, and then we'll get 6 furniture workshops. And I'll stick a warehouse right here. That will be accepting furniture. So I've issued a Caesar 3 challenge for one of them. Well, right now, the first challenge I'm going to have is to beat Lugdunum, which is a map in Caesar 3, on very hard in under an hour. So that will be the first challenge for should someone wish to do mod ship. First person to beat it will be my first mod.
We've unemployed.
And if that gets beaten, I'll think of something else. Young's been hectoring me nonstop about how I need to have mods. So I've decided if I'm going to have mods, I'm going to make them jump through hoops. Hectoring, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of fun, right? Like it's you know, it's a challenge you get to set, and you know, why not? I'm like, it's kind of. I felt a little conflicted about it, you know, taking Jake's idea. But why not? It's it's not like Jake has copyrighted the idea or anything. And besides, it's my channel. Who really cares? It's gonna. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, but you know, anytime I do put up a vote or something, Young will be sure to chime in, saying like, "Oh, you know, you could have a mod do that for you." And it's like, yes, Young, I could have a mod do that for me, and I think he just wants to accumulate as many mod ships as he can. Which is fine. That's because he has mod status in a number of channels. And I wouldn't mind having Young. Yes, exactly. I think he's a mod in JJ's channel as well. Actually, no, I know he's a mod in JJ's channel as well because he timed me out there for saying hello to JJ. And that was, which, you know, to be fair, that was retaliation because I timed him out in Fan of Gaming's channel. Because, in my opinion, Young was being critical of DoggoCam, which is pretty unacceptable in my view. But Young claims he was not being critical of DoggoCam. You know, maybe that's true, but I wasn't going to take that chance. Yeah, that's just it. Like, I can pretty well moderate my own chat, no problem. So I haven't really had any problems yet. So yeah. Yeah, exactly, Bellcat. Exactly. So I feel pretty justified in timing out Tarkian, but yeah, he would probably disagree. Well, he would definitely disagree. Whoops. Okay, so I need a bit more housing over here. I'll let him know you said that. He likes to play the victim card, you know? He loves to play it. Yeah, you'll never hear the end of it now. Okay. Shoot, what was that? Was that a... yes, it must have been a weapons manufacturing. Or weapons workshop, it's not a manufactory. Huh, okay, so they're having a hard time finding workers there. So we'll add another spot of labor in there. And another Temple to Venus. So we got another enemy attack. Even with this being very hard mode, I don't think these attacks are going to amount to a whole lot. Oh, good. Our furniture dispatch is ready. Send that off. Oh, right, and we had the Spirit of Mars. Okay, well. So we really didn't have a whole lot to worry about. But nonetheless, let's be even more prepared. We'll put a Legionnaire fort here. Right, so I need to get pottery to these people if I want them to evolve. So I'll put down 2 warehouses. I'm gonna have them getting let's have them getting furniture to start. Not furniture, getting pottery to start. So we'll do 2 warehouses getting pottery. Let's see how that does. Pottery is starting to pile up, that's good. Here comes more people. Okay, because we jumped ahead all the way up to medium insulae. So we just need more pottery before the rest of these guys will evolve. Okay. They apparently have no weapons in the warehouse. Probably because between training those guys up and exports, I'm going to set the export limit up to 10 just to make sure I always got a little bit of supply. Oh, so these guys aren't getting entertainment. What entertainment are we missing out on? Okay, so the amphitheater walker isn't making it down here, and my little my attempt at getting the force walker thing to work for me didn't work out. But I think I can just do that, and we'll be okay. So I don't think it's super necessary that... Oh, that is going to slow down food delivery. Well, let's see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to add another prefecture here to be safe. Was that a notification that... Okay, we still can't quite fulfill the request. Okay, so everyone is in small insulae. Food seems to be struggling somewhat. Probably that those extra bits of population are straining things a bit. So we'll add a couple more wharves. Oh, also, are these guys having trouble with population now? No, okay, so they're still doing okay. We'll have a couple prefectures as well as an engineer's post down here. Okay, so that guy devolved. Okay, now we can send Caesar his weapons. Great. Are these guys finding employees? They are. Okay. Okay, so these are still holding up well for... Good, weapons are okay. So I'm gonna do 2 more. And these guys will be getting furniture. Toss prefecture as well as an engineer's post in here. Just out of paranoia. Food is not really keeping up. Okay. So, let's... Oh, no. Okay, so I can't fit the ship's bridge there. Go to my advisor. All needs food consumption. We eat more than we produce. And I think that's because of this road here. So if I put this road back, they're going to have a much more efficient route to bring the food in, which will make these guys devolve. But I can probably prevent the devolution if I just shift things around a little bit. For example, that theater can live over here. And the gladiator school go here. And then I can put an amphitheater right here. And then the walkers should make it in there. So if we took a look at our amphitheater access now, yeah, everyone's very well covered. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're attacking right here. I definitely built too close to the edge of the map here. But fortunately, my army was there and ready to smash the invaders, so we're okay. Doing all right here. I would like to evolve these guys even further, so we're going to build a warehouse over here. And his job is going to be accepting oil. And we'll do... Oops. We'll do 2 more olive farms. And we'll have a few oil workshops. At least 4 of them. There we go. Oh no. I had a really weird glitch where one of my streams, Twitch just thought it never ended. I think it might have been related to hosting someone. Maybe that's why Jake never hosts. Well, not never. Rarely hosts. Certainly never raids. Let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, so this one school is covering quite a lot. That's good. But if I want these guys down here to evolve, I'll need to move something. I could just shift those houses over. Okay, we can send that off to Caesar very easily. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can put a school in here. Oh, what is that? Did I delete a fountain there? I must have deleted a fountain somewhere. Okay, so that fixed it. Great. Ooh. Okay, so Corinthus will now buy even more weapons. Great. So that means I should expand my weapon industry. I haven't really given myself a lot of room to do that. Things are very tight in here. Although I'm already producing a surplus, so maybe it's okay. I'll leave it be and I'll keep an eye on it. Okay. Those guys aren't getting water. but I can just put a fountain right in the middle here, and they'll be okay. Okay. Good. So health barbers. Put a barber here and a barber there. That should cover everybody. It's the second time that's happened in that area. So we'll clean all that out. We'll have 2 oil workshops and 2 weapons workshops. I'll add another prefecture in here just to like add even more people wandering around. So this area here needs... Oh, actually, I should be taxing these people so I can have enormous amounts of money. This is what makes the earlier maps quite easy. I haven't even been taxing anyone, and you know, I've got lots of money. So let's go with a modest 6% tax rate. Yeah, okay, so these guys are going to struggle with desirability. There isn't really much I can do about it. Well, aside from like moving everything around, which I don't want to do. I'm going to add another warehouse. I'm going to have a couple of those getting 2 goods. And this guy is actually going to be getting everything. And hopefully that will provide all the goods I need to get these guys another level up in prosperity. So I'm actually already maxing out my... I've already hit the prosperity target. Culture would be a negligible one to hit. Okay, nice. So we've got large insulate popping up. Although this has somehow caused the bathhouse to stop going up there. Maybe it was just because of the evolution and devolution of the buildings. Local access to a barber. Oh, the barber's not going up there. Okay. Let's just toss a barber on the corner here. That should cause them all to evolve. Nice, and they've all merged nicely. We've got another attack here. Okay, easily handled. Send those guys back. Okay, so we're up to 2,000 population. That means I need some more gods. Well, I don't need more gods, I need more temples. And... Okay, we're gonna make a little small god gulag. Just so I don't have to worry about the gods for a bit. There. You happy now, gods? Just leave me alone and stop pestering me. I should keep them in line. Okay, so these guys are fluctuating down here. What's the problem? They're not getting enough entertainment now. Amphitheater. Getting amphitheater access. Theater access. Okay. Alright, so now it's just desirability in this area. And I don't think there's much I could do to improve it. Yeah, so those are just going to stay as they are. Oh, shoot, that's annoying. So these guys merged in a less than ideal fashion, but honestly, that's kind of okay because I don't need the perfect mergers. Right. So we need more people. Both due to unemployment and due to the mission target. We need a lot more people. So where should we put them? I kind of want to put a bunch of people on these islands. So we're going to do that. Well, sure. Let's have a monstrous bridge. Goodbye, money. Can I chain the bridges? There we go. It's kind of fun. Can I get another ship's bridge between these? I cannot. Okay. Let's see. So I'm thinking I'll put the housing on this island. I'll have this island producing all the food. And if I can, I might even try to put some housing in here. Well, I will put some housing in here. Partly because I have to. Okay. So we'll throw a few prefectures in and around. And an engineer's post. Okay. Where to put the water? Here. Right there. Okay. I don't want the housing right next to the wharves because these wharves are extremely undesirable. So I'm going to put some there. Like that, I guess. These roads are a bit of a mess. That's fine. Whoever said you needed to have perfect roads? This way it has character. I'll put the granny over there, why not? I'll give them a good number of temples, so that'll help with desirability. Throw a theater here. Amphitheater there. Toss a gladiator school there. Could put the actors colony on this island over here. Is this enough room? Okay. The prefecture. Oh, actually, I don't want a prefecture right there. So I might try to fit some more housing on these islands, just for funsies. Okay. Oops. Why did? Oh yeah, I deleted those. Oh, I am definitely going to need a warehouse on here somewhere. Maybe it'd be better off to delete those. Squeeze a warehouse in here. Let's do fire risk so I can get a look at what's going on here. Okay, so we'll put that road there. And I'll have a market. Right in there. Put another market. Say, well, I could squeeze a market in there. So here come the new inhabitants for this island. And once this is up and running, I'll have a nicer neighborhood up here. These guys, that guy's gonna get everything. Oh. Yes, probably because of large worker shortage. As this has not been the most efficient for resolving my labor issues. So we're going to have some waterfront properties on this island. Okay. If I put a reservoir over here, would that reach them? No. Okay, maybe this will be more of a service area. Put some service buildings over there. Looks like we're gonna need a few prefectures scattered around. Stop everything from burning down. As well as a couple engineer space. Caesar wants more stuff. Here you go, Caesar. Okay, so what do these guys need? They need a lot of desirability. Okay. Education. Next, let's take a look at baths. That's probably an okay spot. Hopefully they make the bath attendant will make her way over there. Okay, so over here we're going to need another granary. This one is going to be getting fish. And I need a couple of markets. Let's do 3 of them. Going to need some temples. So put maybe we don't need that there. So we'll have a temple to Neptune here. The warehouse will be getting all the goods as well. So they're still stable, good. Plaza all this stuff. Okay. So how about an amphitheater? Could even have a theater. Okay, let's do these guys. They now want educational facility. Library should do the job. Some gardens. Okay, so they're waiting on pottery. Okay, good. statue. Okay, we've made it to 3,000 pops. That's great. They're now going to be selling us more clay, which is also great. These are baths. Toss in a doctor somewhere. Right there. Oh, great, we have some island insulae. Okay, so clinics. We can squeeze a doctor in over here. Put another one over there. So I really want to make sure they go up that road. There we go. Okay, so now they've evolved. Some of them have evolved up to medium insulae. Okay, health barbers. Toss a couple barbers down in here. So these houses are pretty inefficient. Because we have a lot of services to keep them at this level. Right, so those guys, they're all kind of suffering.
Salutations!
Okay, so we got them up to large insulae, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get these much above large insulae. So, now these guys... let's see what we can do to get them to evolve, if anything. Right, so now they need school access. So I can put school there, like so. The plaza. If I move this fountain into that corner, I can put a school there. Oh, but that immediately causes those guys to evolve. Will this little fountain work over here? It will work here. Those guys will be covered. This guy goes right here. I'll be able to cover it. Can I fit a reservoir in over here? Could put a reservoir right here. But then my road is cut off. But I can move the library over one. Fire is... okay. I don't want the road coming through like that. Coming through like so isn't so bad. It's maybe even better than what I had before. This gives it a bit of a tighter loop. And now I can put a fountain in over here. Yeah, right there. That will cover them both. Okay. Caesar wants furniture. Here you go, Caesar.
This city isn't.
Reservoir. Detrimental effect. They lost access to their pottery. Is there anywhere I can squeeze in another warehouse? Got rid of that market. I could put another warehouse in here. So let's do that. And he's also going to be getting all the goods. We'll see if things stay as they are. Barbers. Let's squeeze a barber in there. And I'll put another barber over here. Okay, so the enemies attacked us. Okay. Okay, I was quite confident we'd be able to handle that, no trouble. Ooh, look at that. We've got some large insulate popping up. Okay. So those guys, they need more desirability. Beauty. Yeah, they just don't like being near the reservoir. Okay, well that's cool. So we managed to cram some snazzy housing on these islands. Oh, pestilence. Ooh. Burnt down a whole Grand Insula. I bet you it burnt down all of these guys too. Yeah. Should keep things up and running. So if ever you get the pestilence event, you have to then go and check all your little blocks, well, especially your industry blocks, because you likely will only have a little bit of housing there. To make sure that you replace the houses that burned down. Okay. What's the water look like? Oh, it looks fine. Okay. I gotta put down another 1,000 or so units of housing. I could make a block in here and actually feed my industrial workers. That might be worth the effort. And I do like this a lot, what I've set up over here. I wonder what level of housing we would manage to eke out if I like put a house here, for example. Ooh, not a very high level because we can't get them. Oh, well, we get rid of that little thing there. Plaza all this stuff up, and put some gardens around it. Maybe we could manage it pretty. We'll see what level that house gets up to. Anyway, I need about 2,000 more residents. We should replace the house that burnt down here. Oh, we had 2 houses burnt down. Well, actually, this would be a very easy spot to add more houses. We just have to get water over to them. Oh, it's going very well, ICPT. I am playing Caesar 3 and not Mario, and that is a good thing. We're playing a very chill. This is a very chill campaign. I'm playing the peaceful maps on very hard. I am avoiding building patricians, so I am going to progress as far as I can without building any patricians, and only at the point where I actually need to have patricians to progress will I build them. But on this map, prosperity isn't an issue at all. In fact, right now, all I need to do is increase my population and maybe, yeah, we have some zebras, enemies of Rome, and yeah, all I have to do right now is just up my population. Money is not a problem. I've been very modestly taxing my people. Okay, so okay. So I've got these all in large insulae. Yes, I know, it's hard to believe. Although this is like the 3rd map or so. No, not the 3rd map. It's like the 4th or 5th map. It's not a very challenging map. The reason I would run into debt so often is during the Caesar 3 challenges was because of the way you have to race against the clock. You have there's a lot of pressure to go very faster than you should, which then lends you to running into debt issues. Yeah, as I suspected, these guys aren't able to evolve very far. Yeah, exactly. Can't handle going fast. Too fast, no good. It's nice to be able to think about things a bit, you know? So... Right. I sure did. Now, if only... If only the Caesar 3 challenge didn't have a time limit. So... Or had a more generous time limit. I don't want to put a... Okay, I'll just leave that there. And I think I'll put... I'm going to put a block in here. Just a little guy. Well, it's not that little, but I'm just gonna put a relatively small block. So, and look at that. Okay. Put that there, put that there. Another one of those. And all those. Okay. Sure. Alright, yeah. I need to make a little gap in here. I'm gonna have granary about here. And he's going to be accepting fruit. And I'm going to put as many fruit farms down as I can. I can get rid of those tents, I think. Okay, that oil farm has got to go. That's not an oil farm, it's a oil workshop. There. Got another one there. Okay. So. Okay, we'll put a number of prefectures in and around. Need an engineer's post. That temple to Mars. Basically anywhere I can find a spot for him. How about there? And yeah, should be okay. I will put a little bit of housing in here, just to provide labor access. Put in a bunch of plazas. And then I'm going to try to turn this into a large insulate block. Caesar asking for? 8 weapons, okay. Should be able to provide that. And I'll have 2 of those, getting all the different goods. Seems these are small enough blocks that 1 or 2 warehouses is enough to handle their demands. Okay. Okay, so we've got fruit coming in. That's good. Alright, so we've got our weapons dispatch ready to go. Okay, so these guys all need entertainment. And have an amphitheater. So this whole thing is hooked up. So I can put the gladiator school and actors colonies up here. Also will need a library and schools. Couple large statues back here. Will help with desirability. Put a medium statue over here. Great. Next, we'll have the bathhouse. Need doctor. And we will need barbers. Oops. Ah, okay. I didn't put an engineer's post in here. Let's get that market replaced. It's also a market. Unstable unstable things, these markets. What is that? Another market. Oh dear. Throw in another engineer's post just to make sure. They're all collapsing. Okay, so well, it's getting us there. Oh, great! So we're already at large insula here. Oh, we're somehow not getting access to religious facilities. So let's just toss a few more around. Okay, good. Okay, they've got room for extra occupants. So we just need to hit our culture ratings. If we toss down a few more theaters, we should be okay, I think. Here's a very good and very good. Maybe some more schools. Oops. Yeah, they say 2 feet academies, but we all know that's not the real problem. And more libraries. There we go. So those extra libraries did the trick. Now, I think I actually have enough housing to get us over the top here. Oh yeah. So if we just speed up, we should hit the victory condition. Oh, these guys all devolved. There you go. Something funky must be happening with our my walkers. Yeah, it looks like they're getting caught up over there. But we'll get there. And just to speed things up, I could even put in another 2x2. Oh, got another attack here. There we go. That's then dealt with. There we go. Now we can move on to Procurator. Do I want to do one more map? I kind of do, but I'm also getting pretty hungry. And I'm getting some eye strain as well. So I think I will call the stream here. And I'll be back tomorrow, though, with more of the Caesar 3 campaign, and I'll be streaming a bit earlier in the day. Oh, it's my pleasure, Hoovy. Let's take a quick peek and see if there's anyone else out there that I could raid. 'Cause it'd be nice to send a little raid. Let's take a look. There might be. Okay. There's a guy I like to follow, who's well, I'll throw a raid his way. he's playing some Kenshi, so that's pretty fun. So where do I have to go? I have to go there. And so this guy's name is Drid. He's like an honest to god real streamer. And he's playing some Kenshi. So let's go say hi. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I know, strange rating a real streamer. Anyway, see you guys.